Good afternoon, Knights. Thanks for joining us. I'm Diego Ortiz, and today is Thursday, December 4th, 2025. Here's your Charge on Air update. The New York Times filed a lawsuit against the Pentagon today, challenging a new press policy, claiming its journalists' First and Fifth Amendment rights have been violated. Under rules introduced in October, reporters were required to agree not to solicit unapproved information, even if unclassified, and were denied free movement inside the Pentagon. Many news outlets like the Times and Washington Post refused to sign the policy, surrendering their press passes in protest. The Times is seeking a court order to nullify the policy, calling it an unprecedented attempt to control the reporting the government doesn't like. Florida universities are cutting or suspending numerous degree programs after a statewide productivity review found many were underperforming. A total of 151 programs are under review, while 37 were consolidated, 8 suspended, and 18 terminated across schools such as UF, UCF, and FSU. The cuts hit a wide range of majors, from fine arts, African American and Middle Eastern studies, to physical education and specialized science programs. State officials say the moves are meant to ensure degree programs operate efficiently, but many students and experts warn this could limit academic choice and diversity for future college students. While men have their own barbershop, many female students struggle to find beauty services nearby, but that gap has now been filled. Charge on Air reporter Christy St. Ville tells us more.
Behind me is KC Beauty Lounge, a full-service one-stop shop right across from the Edition Arena. Many UCF students say this was well needed. Not only can they get every service they could think of done here, from their hair, their lashes, facials, they can also purchase hair products, which has been a growing concern here on campus. Not only is it accessible for students who don't have cars, but it's inclusive as well.
Beauty Lounge officially launched this semester, giving students an on-campus space for all their beauty needs. The lounge is open 7 days a week. It offers a wide range of services, including hair, brows, lashes, sugaring, facials, nails, and more, all tailored to student life and a diverse UCF community. Owners Cindy Grossman and Kristen Heath, the director of operations, say they hired a team with different backgrounds and specialties to ensure everyone on campus can find what they need.
Inclusivity was very important to us, and so when we hired, we made sure that we didn't hire everyone that could do one thing. Everyone kind of has their own little niche and their specialty.
Students will see that pricing at KC Beauty Lounge is lower than the average rate. That's because it's geared towards college students, and they always have specials running throughout the year.
In pricing, we did take into consideration that a lot of our clients would be student-based, so we did price our price points very aggressively.
Senior health sciences major Johanna Sannon says she is happy to see that UCF students have somewhere accessible to take care of themselves throughout the semester.
I'm honestly very ecstatic about it. As someone that's been at UCF all 4 years, you have literally never had something like this on campus. And I used to personally live in Towers, which I'm standing in front of right now. And being able to have some place that's so close that you can go to be able to have some self-care and take care of yourself is so important. And it's also very important for kids that don't have any transportation to be able to drive and go do what they have to do. And especially since it's so local, it's on campus, and the prices are affordable, I truly love it for the students.
Lounge also serves as a stepping stone for beauty students and young professionals. Owner Cindy Grossman says she's proud to have many licensed UCF students and alum on staff. And as these professionals move on and continue their education elsewhere, she's always looking for new talent to join the team. For more information, visit kcbeauty.us. In Orlando, Christy St. Ville, The Charge on Air.
KC Beauty Lounge is located on 4234 West Plaza Drive, across from the Additional Financial Arena, next to the Subway and Gringos Locos. The UCF College of Medicine unveiled a new mobile health clinic yesterday morning. According to the press release, the new 38-foot mobile clinic is designed to bring free, high-quality health care directly to communities that need it most. It also serves as a new mobile classroom, preparing UCF healthcare students in programs including medicine, nursing, by developing community-based care. Their services including screening for blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol, hearing, and more. UCF College of Medicine's Vice President for Health Affairs and Dean, Dr. Deborah German, says this clinic will help our neighbors who face transportation and financial barriers that restrict their access to health care.
These patients will be patients from Orange and Osceola County, and these are patients who have the greatest need. Our neighbors who face transportation, mobility, or financial barriers that restrict their access to the health care that most of us receive.
The mobile clinic leaders are eager to expand services and collaborate with additional community organizations. Community organizations wishing to partner with the mobile health clinic can contact anna.cisnero@ucf.edu. UCF researchers are combining ultrasound technology with AI to better treat back pain. Charge on Air reporter Victoria Pera tells us more.
In a tucked back room of the Education Complex building at UCF lies the READY Lab, which stands for Rehabilitation, Athletic Assessment, and Dynamic Imaging. Associate Professor from the College of Health Professions and Sciences, Dr. Colby Mangum, is the director of the READY Lab, where she is currently working on the first phase of her study, combining ultrasound technology with AI to better treat back pain. She is measuring various participant torsos of people with lower back pain and people without it. Mangum says using AI to measure different lower back muscles can inevitably speed up the research process and make the job more efficient.
I love collecting the images, but measuring them, it's a time-intensive process, and you want to make sure that you're doing it correctly and that you're not missing something. And so having the AI models be able to help us make that process more efficient is ideal.
According to a 2024 research study from Science Direct, low back pain is a common diagnosis in adolescent athletes, with a 12-month incidence estimate of 36% and a 12-month prevalence estimate of 42%. The READY Lab is located in the Education Complex building right behind me, but it wasn't until April of this year that Dr. Mangum and her research team received grants from UCF and the College of Medicine to pursue this research. Now, the team is working with the ultrasound AI technology to teach it what the body looks like versus what it's not supposed to look like. Mangum is collaborating with Dr. Laura Bratton from the College of Medicine to incorporate the AI portion of this research. Bratton has a background in research integrating biomedical artificial intelligence, medical ultrasound, and surgical robotics. She says using this AI can help create more individualized treatment.
Imagine we could glean information from large amount of data and then fine-tune it on individuals so that can create more individualized treatment. And this is very, very relevant to this research collaboration with Colby.
Although phase 1 of the study is just beginning, the researchers are excited to hopefully make strides in back pain treatment. In Orlando, Victoria Pera, The Charge on Air.
For any students who are interested in being research participants for the READY Lab in the future, they can visit the Research Study Participation website on the UCF College of Health, Professions, and Sciences homepage. On Wednesday, UCF women's basketball faced off against Stetson University in a battle for Central Florida. Fresh off a 3-game road trip in Puerto Rico, UCF looked to improve their record against opponents more close to home. After defeating Bethune-Cookman to start the season, the only other team to complete a Central Florida sweep was Stetson. However, despite maintaining a lead for most of the game, the Knights weren't able to hold it. Coach Messer spoke about the loss and how the goal has always been bigger than just Central Florida.
No, I just think you have that goal. You have that goal when you're competing in the state. My goal is to help UCF be the best in the state, not just Central Florida. So in my mind, it's in the state.
Plus puts UCF's overall record at 6-3. The Knights now have 2 games left to work out the kinks before conference play begins. Their next game will be at UCF Sunday at 1 p.m. against Delaware State. UCF Sport Law and Negotiation Society may be one of the university's newest organizations, but they're already making national headlines. The group just won the Arizona State University NBA mock trade deadline competition. Charge on Air reporter Santiago Molina has the story.
In a room full of negotiation, deadliness, and high-pressure deals, UCF students rose to the top. The Sports Law and Negotiation Society beat teams from across the country to win the Arizona State University NBA mock trade deadline competition. The team won first place in a tournament that tests contract knowledge, salary cap skills, and negotiation.
You know, thinking about it in like a way where it's like, you know, people who have won this competition either are in an NBA front office right now or are on their way there.
The event simulates the exact work done by real NBA front offices. The students negotiate player trades with other teams, interpreting the CBA while making moves under constant time pressure.
Working with those particular concepts that you learn in class and learn through research and other avenues. And I think it creates a competitive environment for UCF students to take part in exchanging ideas.
With this new national championship, the Sports Law and Negotiation Club are warming up engines for the next target. The club plans to take part in 3 new competitions located at Tulane University in spring of 2026. With this, the club wants to show how capable the UCF community is, and their hope is to get school recognized as a powerhouse in sports business and negotiation. Their win has become a launchpad for new members, new opportunities, and higher expectations moving forward. At UCF, Santiago Molina for The Charge on Air.
The team hopes their national title inspires more students to get involved. Anyone looking to explore sports law or front office careers can join the organization through Night Connect. On Wednesday, UCF football head coach Scott Frost held a press conference in which he discussed early signing day and the future of UCF football. Frost also went in depth on why he believes UCF is the place to be for incoming recruits.
I think UCF sells itself, particularly being a bigger league now. Guys know that they can, Florida kids in particular, can stay close to home and play big-time football near their family. This university kind of speaks for itself, and the city of Orlando speaks for itself. And I know a lot of kids that we came across would really like to be here, and we were able to narrow it down to the ones that we really wanted and try to build a foundation with these guys.
UCF will also set its focus on the upcoming transfer portal window in January and more signings throughout early 2026. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today's high is 79 degrees with mostly sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Tonight, the low is a chilly 54 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. So you may want to sip on some hot soup to keep you warm. Tomorrow's high is 82 degrees with partly sunny skies and a 0% chance of rain. Much warmer than previous days, so shorts are an option to wear. That's all the time we have for now. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout this week by following us on Instagram at The Charge News. And check back here tomorrow for another news update. I'm Diego Ortiz. Thanks for watching and have a great day.